So when you signed on to Caddyshack, were you advised to brush up on your golf game by the studio, or did you take that initiative yourself?
Well, frankly, I lied to the studio when they interviewed me about my golf game, and I assured them that I was a scratch golfer when they were auditioning me. And and then I got the part, and I was like, "Man, I better get this together right now because I suck." And he was like, "Oh, kid, your teeth are terrible. My nephew's a dentist. You got to let me hook you up." And I was like, we were just about to go on camera. I was like, "Rodney, why would you say something to somebody like that when we're just about to go do a scene together?"
The partying, I guess, on the set is pretty legendary.
It was just the vibe at the time. It was in the 70s, and there was just this kind of rolling party every night after filming that would be in someone's room or someone else's room.
John Murray, one of the Murray brothers, who kind of called that Agolfalypse Now, which seems pretty like. Supposedly, this was the first time that Chevy Chase and Bill Murray had worked together since they'd been in a physical altercation on the set of Saturday Night Live a couple of years before Caddyshack.
Chevy's version of it was that Belushi really just kind of instigated something. And when he said that, I was like, I can thoroughly see Belushi trying to like get these two guys worked up. But because it did happen, it took on this kind of bigger than life story. Scene when I'm running away, and Lois Kibbe, who played Ted's wife in the movie, was taking a shower, and she thinks it's Ted who's walked into the bathroom. And she says, "Elihu, can you give me the loofah sponge?"
Cindy Morgan, who played Lacey Underall, took a liking to your character.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was, a hot number. Well, yeah, because she had to deal with Chevy, and he's not a cakewalk. He's very intense. He's very funny. He went off script all the time because it was the 70s. The producers took the owners of the golf course out to lunch and got them hammered, and we blew up the fake green. And the explosion was so big that the pilots landing at the Fort Lauderdale airport reported it because they thought a plane had crashed.
Could you have ever imagined that the scenes being shot at Rolling Hills Golf Club would turn into a cult classic and one of the all-time great movies?
Caddyshack has this unique place in the American filmmaker's mind, our American filmgoer's mind. And I don't think it'll ever be dethroned from where it is. I think it's just going to stay there in perpetuity.
You look great. What are you working on these days?
I'm doing a series with John Hamm for Apple TV that's called Your Friends and Neighbors. And the first season will start streaming in April. And at the same time, the first season streaming, we're going to be filming the second